Hello everybody and welcome back to Dr. Ghost Games. If y'all new to the channel, welcome. I'm Dr. Ghost and I make content for the game World of Warships Legends. And I thank you all who are tuning back into this video, and if you guys want to, if you guys are kind, and maybe feel free to go down there and hit that subscribe button. We are very close to 500 subscribers. We're about in the 470 range. So, I mean, hey guys, don't forget to go down there and hit that big red button. It does help out the channel. But yeah, without further ado, let's talk about what we're going to be doing. So we're going to be on Two Brothers. It's going to be a domination mode. We're going to be in the Grosser Kurfurst. And yeah, we're going to have a decent time here. Now, this match is exactly not the best match by any means necessary in terms of just going in there and absolutely going crazy. But we kind of play it smart. We take it slow at the beginning of the game, and then we start, speeding things up once stuff starts getting unraveled. So, yeah, I'm not one of those GK or German battleship players that like to rush in straight off the bat, because usually that does not turn out well. The GK is the biggest ship in the game, and it is notorious for getting fire spammed, torpedoed, and absolutely beat down and destroyed in the first 5 minutes of a game. So we're going to sit back a bit and let things kind of unravel and then move in to support our team once we can. So, yeah. So we're going to be we're going to be heading over to the Delta area. We're going to be providing fire support for our team, just putting some shots in there on broadside targets or whatever. And yeah, just doing some damage, helping out. That's what you need to mainly be doing. Now, I don't play battleships very often anymore, and it's just because that the meta right now in World of Warships is spam down battleships, torpedo battleships. It's just battleships get bullied, okay? I mean, of course, I do occasionally still play battleships, and I do still get good games in battleships, but notice that I'm not rushing straight in. I am shooting off a salvo and kiting out, and that's because this thing is absolutely gigantic. Speaking of gigantic, we just hit that man for 22,000, but you guys got to remember, guys, that the GK is a very, very large ship, and if I just decide to charge in, I'm going to get focused down and absolutely obliterated. So what am I doing? Well, I'm turning away and using my range to my advantage. I'm not just backing up at the beginning of a game. I'm trying to kite around, use my range, etc. Now, my division mates managed to take out the destroyer. That's one of the two destroyers down on the enemy team. And we're doing pretty well up to this point. I mean, we had a very good opening salvo of about 22,000 damage. And yeah, we just shot off another salvo, and there is another 20,000 damage. We're up to 40k now, and that's just what the GK is about, guys, in my opinion. Just sitting at range, firing your 12, 400, and whatever the hell millimeter guns at people, and just absolutely slapping people around. And that's what the GK is about, for me anyway. Don't get me wrong, I like to brawl with this thing when opportunities arise, but early on, brawls are just not a good idea, because usually people would just focus you down and absolutely obliterate you. So what I like to do is just kind of sit at range here for the first few minutes of the game, and once things start getting a little bit soft on my flank and I can actually manage to push in, I do, like I'm doing now. Notice that it's only the GK that's spotted. Everybody else is kind of just sitting back. So I'm taking this opportunity to push in. Now, we're about to flip the Delta Cap, in which we are, yep, there we go, we got it. And yeah, so I hope y'all also did enjoy yesterday's video. I worked quite hard on that video. It took me like at least 50 freaking attempts to redo the voiceover for that video yesterday on the history of the Indianapolis. That was a bitch to make. Sorry for my language, but I hope y'all did enjoy it. If you guys haven't saw it, feel free to go look at it. It was a pretty interesting video, I think, and I spent some time researching all the stuff about the history of the Indianapolis, and yeah. So, but I hope y'all are doing well too this week with the update and everything out and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, hopefully next week we'll have some more stuff pumping out for content. And yeah, I hope y'all have a good week so far, and I hope y'all have a good weekend too. And put in the comments what you guys might be doing over the weekend. You guys gonna be playing ships? You guys gonna be just doing your own thing? The comments are there. I do respond to pretty much everybody, so feel free to go down there. And if you guys have made it this far in the video, hit the like button. And yeah. Let's start talking about what we're doing here. So we are still charging in. We did get the Delta Cap, as I mentioned. We're up to 42,000 damage. We're doing pretty good up to this point. Like I said, guys, we're not charging straight in as a battleship. I mean, it's just not exactly the smartest idea. But, this side looks to be completely folding and collapsing, so we do push in. When we see the opportunity to actually move up and take some ground, we do take it. So, yeah. Now, we're just going to keep on sailing. Now, keep in mind, there is still, I believe, a Vanguard in the back of the map. Absolutely shitting his pants, probably, because, well, there's a lot of freaking ships over here. He's probably spamming the request support button to his team, if I had to guess. But, yeah, I'm keeping an eye out for that Vanguard. I do want to shoot the people off to my left that are going to be at the Bravo cap, but I also need to keep an eye off to my freaking right because I need to see if that Vanguard's going to decide to pop up. Now, keep in mind, I've got a team with me here. They are going to start shooting people off to my left anyway, so I would like to be the one to absolutely ruin this Vanguard as soon as he gets spotted. Now, it looks like the Vanguard's still probably just going to be sitting up there and absolutely thinking about what he's going to do next because, I mean, this is a legendary battleship versus, you know, one of the probably the best tier 7s. Apparently, everybody says the Vanguard's great, so I mean, but I don't know if it's too great when it's fighting a Grosser Kurfurst. But yeah, so we're just waiting for this Vanguard to get spotted. I really want to shoot the people off to my left, but at the same time, at any point, that Vanguard could get spotted, and I want to be the first one to absolutely delete him. So, like I said, guys, it is going to be a bit of a slower match. Because I have been looking out for this Vanguard. It's really been almost a waste of time up to this point. Now, speaking of a waste of time, my team is absolutely wasting their lives. I mean, we had the freaking ship advantage, and now my team is starting to throw their boats away. I hope this game doesn't become a game of throws, but, you know, as we all know, teammates exactly aren't the sharpest tools in the shed. Not always, anyway. So, yeah, we are spotted, by the way, and there is the Vanguard. Now, it's not the Vanguard that's spotting us. I believe it is the ship that's out in front of us towards the Bravo cap. Now, we don't, unfortunately, have a shot yet. We're hoping that we can maybe clear something over the island. And we do see his rear there, so we do take a shot at his rear, just like that. And hopefully we'll absolutely smack him. And, of course, you know, since battleships have jet turbine engines, they could fucking go forwards like that. Because, you know, propulsion mod. Again, sorry for my language, but that just annoys the crap out of me. Like, he could just turn on his jets and go forwards. It's just, oh, you gotta love this game. But, yeah, I was really thinking about it, I think, too, in the party chat. I was like, hey, guys, I'm about to just freaking break off and go absolutely obliterate this Vanguard. Unfortunately, Feeling Great does go down. He was in the Conqueror. I think he was defending the bottom edge of the map. He was trying to stop that onslaught that was coming. And he really did kind of die a heroic death there. He was managing to defend off that whole entire flank for as long as he could. So, yeah, much respect for that. And it just goes to show, guys, one battleship could still hold off a flank. Even though you're probably going to die, at least you can stop there and just take the hits for as long as you can. Do as much damage as you can to try to prevent them from, you know, taking the cap. And, yeah. So he died defending the capture zones, which is very good indeed. Now, I do believe we are turning around to go fight this Vanguard because we need to get points. We need to secure kills here. So I'm like, screw it. I'm going to go fucking fight this Vanguard. Pardon my language again, but this guy has been annoying. I'm sorry, but Vanguard players, if you're just going to be sitting there behind islands like that, that's kind of freaking sad. Like, really? So I have to freaking go out of my way to turn back around and go fight this guy. I wanted to push with my team, but this guy was the only person that we left, so I'm going to go secure him and get him off the board, because if he is left alive, he could easily go into our cap and stop us from getting points. So, by the way, there's a Citadel with our front guns. We do absolutely smack him there, and we're going to keep doing it if he keeps sailing like that. Now, one thing to mention, too, we are turning around to fight this Vanguard, but once we kill the Vanguard, we'll be able to go through the cap over here and actually go defend the bottom side of the map. So, yeah, that's kind of my goal here. So we're just waiting for our guns to reload at this point. And we're going to get a full salvo off here, and we should absolutely obliterate this guy. Unfortunately, one of our other division mates, I believe, went down. Not much we can really do about that. Yeah, it looks like we're actually losing this game. But luckily for me, I think we're actually going to manage to pull through. I still have a majority of my hit points intact, and I should be able to still, hopefully, get this game in the bag. Now, we're just waiting for these guns to reload. That's basically all it is. Angling our armor best we can. Those 15-inch British shells are actually bouncing off our bow, which is kind of funny. So, yeah, that looks pretty damn good. He's also very broadside, and, yeah, no citadels, but we just smacked him around for about, I don't know, what, 40,000 almost? But, yeah, we're up to 94,000 damage, guys, by the way. We went from 42,000 to 94,000 in just a minute. And that is just how it is. Like, you know, we're just going to do our job here, going to take out the guy and finish off this flank so that way he doesn't go in the capture zone. And yeah, so we're just waiting for our guns to reload, and there we go. We get our front guns off, and that should hopefully be the end of them. In theory, of course, no, because we can't get a citadel when we actually want one. Why would that be a thing? But yeah, so once again, we're just waiting for our guns to reload, and it looks like we are getting spammed down by a Minotaur. He is on absolutely no HP. Well, I mean, he is still half HP, so I can't say he's on no HP, but yeah, he does go unspotted there, but I'm like, no. He's still firing. I'm going to blind fire. I'm going to blind fire and see if I can actually hit him. Now, Peak says he's the freaking king of blind fires, but I don't know about you guys, but that right there is a paddling. There's a citadel blind. I'll take it. Yeah, so up to 123,000 damage, and of course the Vanguard with his 15-inch little shells knock out our freaking gun. Now, they're not little, they are quite large indeed. They're 15-inch shells, just a couple inches off my freaking shells. But yeah, he does knock out one of our turrets, which is unfortunate as hell. Nothing we can really do about that. Once again, Vanguard's just using the islands like he's been doing the whole entire game because he knows he cannot win a fight realistically with the Grosser Kurfurst unless he freaking rams me. So we turn our guns off to the right, hoping that Minotaur will screw up and get spotted again. And we're just waiting for our front gun to reload that the Vanguard did knock out as well. So, you know, it's just a waiting game up to this point. We still have the points lead. We're 700 points. The enemy still has only 500 points. They have to make a push or they have to kill us all. That's the only way they're going to win this game. We do blind fire into that smoke screen, hoping to hit him again. And unfortunately, we do not. I think we lead a little bit too far behind, or the Minotaur might be actually moving. Now, the Vanguard does get spotted. He does get spotted, so we are turning our guns around to hopefully absolutely blap the shit out of him when he comes around the corner. I'm sorry, but if this guy is going to decide to come around broadside, he deserves to die. So we are getting our guns all trained on target, aiming at the bow, sort of towards under the guns, and yeah, that, ladies and gentlemen, is what we call a paddling. 150,000 damage, and we're not done yet. We are not done yet. That Minotaur still thinks he's freaking awesome, spamming AP at us, so we're going to go unspotted here, and we're going to force him to come out of his smoke screen. I ain't gonna keep shooting at him, so well, I might blind fire, but we are unspotted, so I believe we just kind of chill here. Or do we blind fire? Nope, we do blind fire. We take the shot, hoping that maybe we'll connect on him, but I don't think we will, unfortunately. Oh, actually, we do get a hit. There we go. It looks like an overpen though, but not much we can really do about that. We're up to 151,000 damage. And yeah, we really have no need to push either. We're going to win on points regardless, but it is just a Minotaur left, and I feel pretty confident that I could take him on. So we're going to turn around this island here, and we're going to see if we can go deal with him and get him off the board and bring our damage up a bit more, and to end this match off on an absolute pretty fantastic game, if you don't mind me saying so. Like I said, guys, this match is unfortunately a bit slow. It is slower than most matches. We've been kind of selling around, dealing with one target at a time. It hasn't been absolutely crazy, but I just like to show off different kind of matches. I don't like showing the same games where we absolutely go crazy and do crap loads of damage. Don't get me wrong, we still do a lot of damage in this match, but I like to post other videos that have slower paces and than other videos. You know, the same kind of video gets boring after a while. So yeah. We're just waiting, hopefully, for this Minotaur to come out. He's not going to win this game, so he should just give up and come out broadside and just throw a ship away and end the match and die with honor. He's just wasting our time, so come on, Minotaur. And we are spotted, so, I mean, he's got to be right out in front of us or off to our right, but I think he's in front of us, if I remember correctly. And we're just waiting for him to hopefully get spotted. If he thinks he could stealth torp us, he's dead wrong, because I know he's going to try to send his freaking 10, 11-kilometer torpedoes at us. I'm not freaking dumb, and I wasn't born yesterday, so we are going to turn in and completely change course from where we were last spotted, because we know the torpedoes are probably going to be coming in the water, and of course this guy will not get spotted because, you know, Minotaur can have destroyer levels of concealment for some reason. And finally, there he is. We shoot our front guns off at him, hoping that will absolutely wreck him. The dispersion looks really good, and yeah, there he goes. Citadel in, back to port. 166,000 damage. Hope you all did enjoy. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out. Stay healthy. As always, enjoy your weekend.